What is up, YouTube? This is Brony with Cards of Triple Quasar, and I'm going to be doing a deck profile, as you can see, on my baby Raccoons. This was it's still a good deck, but it's not doing so good this format, but you know. So I think first off, you need tokens for this deck, so I think I have the perfect tokens for a beast deck. Got my EVs. Alright, anyway, onto the deck. So, obviously, 3 Pawn Poco, 3 Tantan, and 3 Nimble Mamonga. I still run Nimble Mamonga because, I mean, you set it, they attack into it, it's a free 1000, so it's a good card. 3 Drunk Synchron, some people run 2, I prefer 3 because, you know, it's your good Drunk Warrior play, it's your level 5s. 2 Bambi, that's new card, it's really good, you know, blah blah blah. Calantosa, and Bambi can actually revive Calantosa and get Calantosa's effect to pop. For the ones of, 1 Fabled Cerberil, 1 Tree Otter for boosting stuff, you know, all that good stuff. 1 Wind-Up Kitten, sorry for the glare, and 1 Thunder King Ryo, which this is brilliant against like Gear Gias, which is what the other member runs. I think I used it against Fire Fists? No? Yes, Fire Fists, because that cancels their tanky. So, yeah. That's all for the monsters. 20 monsters. Onto the spells. 3 Obedience, because this is the main deck of the card. This is the main card of the deck. This is what you want to draw first turn, and I don't run any draw power whatsoever, so it's got it or you don't, mainly because I'm poor and I can't afford upstarts and crap. Ayers Rock Sunrise. I don't know when this was introduced, and I don't know why, because this card is broke, but I mean, it's nice. And look at that, super rare. Sexy. 2 MST because MST. 1 Book because Book. 1 Dark Hole. This should be a Regeki, but it's been about a week and a half since I ordered it, and it was supposed to be here a week ago, so I don't know when that's going to show up. Onto the traps. 2 Waboku for protection. 2 Breakthrough Skill because Fuck effects. 2 Fiendish Chain because Fuck attacking and Fuck effects. And 4 Staples. You know, you got your Solemn, got your Secret Rare Compulse, got your Bottomless, and you got your Dimensional Prison. I choose to run this because usually they don't see the banish coming, and it really helps. And Mistake. Also secret rare. I mean, look at that thing. Effect. Alright, that is the 40 card Baby Raccoon deck. I believe there are 12 traps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 traps. My bad. So 11 traps, 9 spells, and 20 monsters. On to the extra deck. I run 1 Gachi Gachi Gantensu because when you make Ronin and you make tokens, if you have Gachi on the field with materials, Ronin's at 14, so the token's at 14, and then the token gains up to 18, so that when you make another token, this token's at 18, so this token will be at 22. So they just, they just feed off each other, and it's really helpful. 3 Ronin Raccoon Sendayu because staples. 1 Mistbird Colossalos. I want to take this out, but at the same time, like, if I ever get in the situation where I have Bambi or Cerberil in my hand and a token, and I'm screwed, this is a good card to make. Balmong because level 4s. It's the only good level 4 out there. Unicorn. Let me tell you about this guy. So, I always wait till I have the same amount of cards in hand, go Obedience, and if I go Obedience first turn, I make sure I have the same card in hand. Unless I'm under, because, you know, no draw power. And then they just can't stop me. 1 Secret Ally of Justice Catastor. I'm bragging. 1 Naturia Beast, because now you can go into it. And I actually saw a cool play where you can get Naturia and a Ronin Raccoon Sendayu on the first turn, which my newbie self didn't know about. So thank you, YouTube. Junk Warrior. This is the OTK of the deck. If you choose to go that route. I've gone that route. I'm an a-hole. Frozen Fitzgerald, or as I like to call it, the poor man's Armades. Even though it's down like to $5, I still can't afford it. Z-Man the Ape King has basically the same first effect as Armades, except for this, you can discard one monster to negate the attack. Or no, you send one monster so you don't get discard effects. Black Rose Dragon, because that's down to $1. And Naturia Barkion should have been before Black Rose. I don't know why it wasn't. This negates traps, so I've gotten Barkion and Beast on the field, and that is a deadly combination. And last card of the deck, Mecha Phantom Beast, because its effect, it won't zoom. Tokens you control cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So that comes in handy when you have a Ronin. You do all that good stuff. Because you want your tokens to be protected while your Ronins are protecting each other. Because Ronin's effect is it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects as long as you control another beast. This is the side deck. 1 Max C, because special summoning's a thing. 1 Raikou, just for that pop. Gores, in case there's any other light noob players out there. C Koala. 2 Creature Swap. Snatch Steal. I don't want to main deck this because I don't feel like it's that good for this format. Because a lot of things can be like, oh, well, Snatch Steal that, and they're like, no, get that out of here. So yeah. Enemy Controller. Defissure, because this just sends everything right to the banish, which kind of screws Nimble Mamonga, but that's why I have sides for Nimble Mamonga when it comes to monsters. Spell Shattering Arrow, because, again, clipboards are a thing, and they're dumb. I lost 2 turns to them. And my third MST. Traps, Ojama Trio, stops, like, major stuff and stuff. Macrocosmos for Banish. Which one is this? Soul Drain. So that monsters, you know, do that stuff. Because, well, I mean, it sucks when they're like, oh, well, I milled this, so it's in the graveyard, so it gets this effect. So that's mostly against Burning Abyss and Skill Drain. But I think I'm going to take Skill Drain out for something. So that's 15 card. Well, this is 14 and one's over there somewhere. I think it fell behind my shelf. So yeah, that is Baby Raccoons. And again, not a good deck for this format because clipboards are a thing. But other than clipboards, this deck doesn't do that bad. So make sure if you liked the video to like and subscribe. And I will see you later.